What if we could go back in time in Roblox Dungeon Quest? Today is the year 2025, and we're going to go back to the year 2018 where Dungeon Quest began. So we're going to go take this little portal, but instead of going to the AFK zone, it is a 2018 portal, alright? So we're going to take it and we're going to check it out. Here we go. And we are here. Unnamed dungeon game made by VCafe back in 2018. I think it's 2018. This is what basically came first in when the game was basically still in beta and all of this. And honestly, I already started with the spell. It seems to be a spell. It doesn't even showcase here. I'm pretty sure this game is full of bugs. It doesn't even seem to be a place to sell our loot. But here is the old lobby. And the houses right here haven't changed at all. And the camera angle is so weird. Oh man, I'm not used to this. It looks so dark and everything. Alright, if we go ahead and press play right here, we have the old menu of joining a dungeon and creating a dungeon. Now this thing is so old, I'm alone. There's no one else. And I'm just gonna, you can create of any of the dungeons, but it seems like they're all level required 1. And there's also a little upgrade menu right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and open this. And we can even upgrade our little bronze dagger, which I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Well, I can only upgrade it once, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip this bronze dagger. Do you guys think this dungeon quest is better than the current dungeon quest? You guys better let me know in the comments. And even this down house right here exists right here and in the main game. Alright, let's go ahead and actually check out one of these dungeons. Well, this thing only has Desert Temple, but apparently these things are a little bit harder. So I'm not going to be alone, and I'm going to have help out of this player right over here. Thank you so much for helping me out today. What we're going to do is we're going to play a nightmare dungeon, and we're going to go ahead and check out how the mobs are here, see if they're any different to the current game, and compare them to the OG Desert Temple. So let's go ahead and begin. Alright, we're here, and wow, pretty old vibes here. Also, it is extremely dark. I don't know how much light you guys see, because it's darker in my point of view. I literally see nothing. It is pitch black. But I already leveled up off these, and these mobs have 1,300 health. If I actually try hitting them myself, I only do 8 damage, which is just nothing. I can't hit them. I died. Well, I died there for the first time. I still find the dungeon to be extremely dark. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of light. That was so weird. Okay, now this is more the Desert Temple I'm used to. Oh man, alright. Let's go ahead and group all of these together so the high level player can actually get them all at once. Here they are. Get them all. No, you missed a few. I can't kill them on my own. I do way too little damage. Spells don't exist on this dungeon. It's practically your sword. This is the beta version. It's so weird that it goes from all this light to all this darkness for me. For the people, if this doesn't appear dark, I will show you guys a screenshot right here on how it exactly looks. So we're going to go ahead and clear this room and go to another light room. Alright, we're here back in another light room. Honestly, I just feel like they forgot to add lights to these rooms. And oh my god, this thing 3-shots me. Leave me alone. Ah! So many. Also, another thing I discovered is that skill points are permanent. When I add them, there is no way to reset them. There's no buttons. There's nothing. Once that point is invested, it's invested forever. So that's kind of crazy. Alright, we are here in the final boss, and it's a dark room for me again. Ah, my goodness. This boss has a total of like 22,000 HP, and there's also no healing. And seems it does 90 damage per hit, which is pretty much a 2-shot for me, which is kind of just crazy on of its own. But we're going to beat this right here, and I actually got something loot. Now, here's a little issue of this thing, is that you are not guaranteed loot, which is stupid. Alright, well, that dungeon was interesting, and we did actually get a leaf-bladed sword, which will probably increase our damage. I can't really see how much damage we do, and honestly, do you guys want to go back to this dungeon quest? Or should I leave this game in the link in the description? Alright, now that was Desert Temple for 2018. Now let's actually just take a relook at 2025. And here we are on a modern Desert Temple. Now, this one's the one everyone can play when they start the game and practically the tutorial. Now, honestly, I think that this Desert Temple may be an improvement because, you know, everything's the mobs and it's not just some blobs chasing you, and actually some of the mobs actually have unique attacks and unique formations. Also, I feel the formation is better. Also, I can free camp, so yeah, that's fun. Also, the fact that these dungeons actually have a second boss, which basically makes the dungeon more interactive, and I definitely think that this is easier than the other Desert Temple, even if we did it in a lower difficulty. And honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this dungeon right over here. You guys tell me in the comments if you guys think that is this Desert Temple better, or is the 2018 Desert Temple better? Let me know, because I want to know your guys' thoughts to be exactly, because there's a lot of people who really miss the old Dungeon Quest. And, well, they aren't that big of fans of the new one. So what you think? Well, there we have it. That is the old Dungeon Quest or the new one. And let me know. Do you guys prefer the old one or the new ones? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed taking this Dungeon Quest right to the past. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. If you'll like this video right here, and waddle out, my friends.